guys, it is Elisa here, or the Diamond Stitcher as I go by on YouTube and Instagram. Hello, good morning or good afternoon, whatever time of day it is for you. I hope you're having a wonderful one. If you're new to my channel, first off, welcome. I'm happy you found me. I hope you would consider subscribing and stick around for all things diamond painting. And if you are returning, thank you so much for your continued support. It is Friday, and that means we have another Diamond Art Club new release roundup. All of the images I will be talking about today will be releasing tomorrow, which is Saturday, November 23rd. Without further ado, let's just jump right in. For those that are new to the roundup, what I do is I pull up Diamond Art Club's business page on Facebook and we go through their new releases. So to find their business page, all you have to do is search in the top left corner, Diamond Art Club, look for this pastel diamond profile picture, and it says Diamond Art Club here. This is different from the VIP group. The VIP group will say in brackets here, VIP group, and that is for customers of Diamond Art Club. So once you've made your first purchase, you can join the VIP group, and it's a great community for all things Diamond Art Club. This business page is where Diamond Art Club will preview all of the paintings or products that we'll be releasing during the weeks. So you do want to make sure you are following the business page, and to follow this, all you have to do is click the like button here, and you will be following it. Now let's scroll back and see what happened this week. Did we have any special releases? I don't think so. No, that was last week, right? Yeah, last sneak peek, and this is the first one for this week. So let's see what it says here. Behold the cosmic majesty of a celestial lion whose mane blazes like the sun. Its dazzling eyes, entwining starlight and shadow, act as windows to the universe itself. It's titled Divine Authority by Raven Phelan, Dreams of Gaia, available in a 20 by 28 inch or 50.6 by 70.7 centimeters. Round diamonds, that's awesome. For those that don't know, I'm in my round diamond kick right now, so I like round diamonds. I also like sizes like this. 40 colors, including 3 ABs and 3 fairy dust. Let's look at the original artwork. There it is, absolutely beautiful. This artist artwork, it's all beautiful. It's just gorgeous, and it translates really nice into diamond paintings. Let's look at the rendering there. Wow, so this one's going to be chock full of specials, 3 ABs and 3 fairy dust. This sun is definitely going to be glowing with some ABs, I believe, and looks like we have similar colors kind of in some of the outlines here, so I think we'll see that in an AB. I do wonder if these white stars are going to be in an AB, these little speckles, because that is a common place that they do put them. And then maybe some of the orange would be in an AB just to make it look like it's on fire, right? Especially around the eyes here, where you see here, I think some ABs around there would look really good. Fairy dust, again, maybe a yellow, orange. Would they do maybe some blue? Do we have blue? Purple fairy dust in the eyes would actually look really pretty if they did that. I love purple, so that would be really cool. But this one I think is going to be very sparkly. I think the specials are going to be throughout the entire mane, and it's going to make it look like it really is on fire, I think. I think it's going to be gorgeous. I really like how they've chosen round diamonds for this one. Now, if you're kind of new to Diamond Art Club and you're not aware, they do offer the diamond shape in whatever the image is going to look the best in. So if an image is going to look good in rounds, they will likely do it in rounds. And then if it's more detailed, they might do it in squares. But as you can see, this image is pretty detailed, and they're able to pull it off in rounds, which is nice to see. Let's look at the next one here. Beautiful kind of fall image. It says, celebrate the simple joys of nature with sweet sunflowers and cheerful blooms set with charm in mason jars. Bring a touch of rustic beauty to your heart with their delicate details and shimmering earthy tones. It's titled Sunflowers in Mason Jars by Susan Wingett or Wingett Art, available in 28 by 22 inches or 70.7 centimeters by 55.6 centimeters, also in round diamonds with 68 colors, including 2 ABs and 4 fairy dust. Here is that original artwork. I love the colors in this one. I think it's perfect for this time of year. It's absolutely gorgeous. Let's look at the rendering. That looks so close to the original artwork. That is amazing. I like that they've kept it at a decent size. It's in round diamonds, which is nice to see, and you can see all of the detail. It looks, like I said, so close to the original artwork there. The 2 ABs, boy, where would they put them? Now this kind of artwork, I see more fairy dust than I see ABs, which obviously they did too, because they put more fairy dust in it. But I do wonder if we would see maybe an AB and an orange and a yellow, maybe. I'm hesitating on that because again, when I look at this image, ABs don't jump out at me because I don't see lots of bright areas. It's kind of got this muted overtone. Fairy dust, I think orange, yellow, maybe some white or off-white in this kind of flower here would look really pretty. Maybe some green fairy dust in some of the leaves would also look very pretty. They could put an AB in the leaves as well. I think it's less likely, but they've done it before and it does turn out nice. So could be there as well. I think this is a gorgeous image. Maybe I'll be picking this one up for next fall to work on. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see at the end of the week what are all the releases that they are coming out with. Next up, we've got this beautiful tiger. It says, look upward and outward through the eyes of a wild soul unbound. In the intensity of its gaze lies a silent challenge to embrace your inner strength and move through the world with fearless grace. It is titled Tiger Style by Nana Key, our Puffy Gator, available in a 26 by 22 inch or 66 centimeters by 55.6 centimeters. I am loving the sizes this week, you guys. They are such manageable diamond paintings. Oh, great. It's also in round diamonds. Again, I love to see that. With 51 colors, including 3 ABs and 4 fairy dust. So this one is going to be chock full of specials. You know what? I think I'm going to get this one with the purple background, the pinks in it. I think the colors are just so beautiful. And look at that rendering. It actually is a softer rendering. Look at that. They've done such a good job. There's the original artwork. Look at that rendering. Wow. They've done a really good job on that. You don't see, you know, big bold lines outlining. You see very faint, soft rendering. I think they've done an amazing job on this one, you guys. I do think this one is going to be a little bit more confetti heavy just because of the softness of it and that more of the color changes. 3 ABs and 4 fairy dust. Now, this one's hard to guess. Again, it's not screaming ABs to me. I do wonder, where would they put the ABs? Would they have them in the whiskers, like in the whites? Would they put it in the eye? There's some bright yellow in there. There's also some yellow, the similar colors on top of the tiger. Would we see some purple ABs in here? Maybe some green in this leaf over here? That's a toss-up. And then the fairy dust, well, I hope to see some purple fairy dust, maybe some pink fairy dust down through here. It more looks like kind of a tanny, I guess kind of like a brownie color in the rendering. Maybe some orange. Wherever these specials are, they're going to be throughout this painting, so it's going to look very cohesive and I think it's going to sparkle really nicely. I'm definitely considering getting this one this week. I love the colors, I love this artist artwork, and I love the softer rendering. It's not something we see often in Diamond Art Club's paintings, so it is nice to kind of switch it up and experience this kind of diamond painting. Perfect size as well. Round diamonds is going to work up pretty quickly, even though it's going to be more confetti heavy. So this one is definitely going on my probable buy list this week. And just look at those side by side, how great the rendering team did with this one. I think it's just marvelous. It really is. Next up, we have this image here. This one says, guard the ancient secrets of power lingering within these haunted walls. With a piercing gaze and a shimmering sword, prepare for the battle that is sure to come. It's titled Hidden in the Dark Temple by Chris Ortega, available in a 25.6 by 35.8 or 65 centimeter by 90.8 centimeters. So it's going to be a taller diamond painting. It is going to have square diamonds with 48 colors, including 2 ABs and 3 fairy dust. Let's look at the original artwork there. Gorgeous to see a male in diamond painting format. We don't often see that, so that's nice to see it portrayed here. Let's look at the rendering. Wow, amazing job with that rendering. That looks really good. Again, very close to the original artwork. I like how his hair looks highlighted. It looks actually pretty realistic in that picture there. I think they did a great job on this one. Now, 2 ABs and 3 fairy dust. Some of the AB, I wonder if we would see it in some of the shining of the sword, maybe of this liquid coming out through here. Again, it's got some muted overtones. I see more fairy dust. I think gray fairy dust would look good in his hair. I don't know if they would do ABs. I think that would be too much, but you never know. He does have some highlights in there. I'm curious on the AB count. I don't think there's going to be a lot of AB, wherever they put it. I don't think there's going to be a lot of it. 3 fairy dust. Now, I was looking at his boots. All of this intricate outlining would look really good if they put a fairy dust in there. Could also use some of the similar color, I think, in his jacket up here. I think they did a great job on his skin tone there. I don't think there'd be any fairy dust in there. Maybe they would put, maybe this is not an AB and they'd put some fairy dust in there for the water coming out of the bowl. I think they did a great job in rendering this. It looks really good. It's going to be a lot of dark colors, lots of browns and blacks and grays. It's probably going to be more confetti heavy because it is detailed, especially in the body. But I think you do see some line blocking, especially in the background. So I think it'll move quickly through there. Again, nice to see a male portrayed in diamond paintings. Next up, we've got a puppy. This one says, sit, stay, and observe the swirling colors as they fill in the details. Vibrant flora and mesmerizing patterns lead you to a pair of soulful eyes. The essence of strength and beauty. It's titled Maverick, the Pit Bull by Peggy Collins Gallery, measuring 25.6 by 25.6 or 65 centimeters by 65 centimeters. It is going to have square diamonds with 43 colors, including 2 ABs and 3 fairy dust. You guys, I do think this one is going to be popular. Peggy Collins artwork is popular. This type of artwork in the past has been popular as well. Pit bulls, I think a lot of people love them, and this is just a gorgeous piece of artwork. Look at that rendering. Again, they knocked it out of the park. It looks so close to the original artwork. They did choose square diamonds, likely because all of this detail. If they did choose round, it would have to be bigger, and it does look a tiny bit different. So I'm happy they chose square for this one. The 2 ABs, the colors that are jumping out at me the most are the yellow and the orange, to be honest. Even the pink is jumping out at me. And then I think the fairy dust would be in some of the other colors. There's lots of blue. It would be nice to see some blue fairy dust in there. Lots of light blue highlights. I think that would look good. There's some white highlights as well that maybe would have some fairy dust in them. And then the green is also jumping out at me. So maybe some specials in there. Regardless of which colors they choose, I think it's going to be spread throughout, of course. Now the background is going to be color blocking. You can see it's all 310, right? It looks like it's all 310. Sometimes they mix in a couple of colors, but for this one, I think it's all 310. So the background is going to go very quickly. And then, yeah, you've got your confetti in the puppy itself. I do think this one is going to be popular. So if it's something you like, I would get it on the drop just to be safe, you guys. Next up, we've got this beautiful landscape. This one says, gather around the flickering flames and let the night envelope you. As the sky dances in hues of green and gold, embrace the moment of peace in the wild. Untamed beauty. It's titled A Night to Remember by Norleen Fine Art, available in a 35.4 by 27.6 inches or 89.9 by 69.9 centimeters. So it is on the bigger size. It is going to have square diamonds with 53 colors, including 2 ABs and 2 fairy dust. Here is that original artwork. When I saw this one, my heart smiled. It reminds me of the Canadian wilderness. I'm sure it reminds you of wherever you are from as well. It's just a gorgeous piece of artwork. I love the fire. That looks so good. Let's look at the rendering here. Yeah, that fire looks really good. We're probably going to have some ABs in that fire. I wonder if they would put some ABs in the moon up there as well. They've got the northern lights here. I wonder if they would, let me just go back. Yeah, they're mostly green in there. I wonder if they would put some fairy dust in there just to make them glisten, right? How many did I say again? 2 ABs and 2 fairy dust. So yeah, definitely ABs in here, and then maybe the moon, fairy dust in there. They do tend to have some more fairy dust in the greenery, like where you see it's all light here. They do tend to highlight that. They could also put some pink over here, but it's just a small area. I'm not sure if they would do that as much. Maybe even have some in the yellow of the sky over here. I think it's a great painting. I do think it's going to be popular this week as well. Next up, we've got this piece that says, melt into the dance of colors as they swirl, each curve whispering tales of forgotten love. Memories flicker like stars in a twilight-touched sky, beckoning you onward. It's titled When I Lost You by The Art of Mandy Manzano, available in 27.6 by 27.6 inch or 69.9 by 69.9 centimeters. It is also going to have square diamonds, 49 colors, 4 ABs, and 4 fairy dust. This one is going to be sparkly, you guys. There is that original artwork there. Then when we go to the rendering, look at that. Look at all of the detail. Let's go back. Look at the dress. It's hard to see in the original artwork. maybe if I zoom in, all of that intricate detail, see that in those areas, even in the yellows, up in the greens, look at all of those intricate details and look at the rendering. Diamond Art Club did an amazing job pulling that one off. I think that's beautiful. It's going to be hard to guess where all of the specials are. We're going to have some blues, some turquoises or teals, some yellows, some reds or oranges. I think it's just going to be chock full. It's going to be cohesive, like it's going to be everywhere, and it's going to be really sparkly. I feel like it's been a while since we've had a Mandy Manzano. I'm trying to think now. My memory is not so good, but I do think it'll be popular. Her artwork is very popular as well. Now, let me pull up the remaining images here. Okay, you guys, this artwork, when I saw it, my jaw dropped. Now, I'm not sure who the characters are supposed to be. I don't have a description for this one. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot, you guys. Again, I forgot to tell you the sneak peekers of the other artworks. We will go back and I will talk about the sneak peekers once we're there. This painting is titled The Farewell by Claudia McKinney. Emeralds and Fairy Lights is going to have the sneak peek of this one. Lucky Lady. It's going to measure 29 by 22 inches or 73.7 by 55.6 centimeters. Wow, it's going to have round diamonds, you guys. That's amazing, and the size is amazing. Maybe I'm going to be picking this one up. 47 colors, if I didn't say. 1 AB and 3 fairy dust. But you guys, this looks like the characters from Twilight to me. Now, I could be wrong. It could be another book. It could be based on a book. It could not be. I don't know the artist's, what do you call it, like intentions or like thoughts behind the image, but to me it looks like the main characters of Twilight. So I think this is going to be very popular. Let's look at the rendering. They did a really great job on the rendering. It's nice that it is in round diamonds and it's not that big of a size. 73.7 by 55.6. Nice manageable size as well. I do think it looks like those characters. Now it's hard for me to guess where they would put the AB and fairy dust because again there's muted tones, lots of browns. It's not a painting that I see a lot of, you know, enhancement area in. For the AB, I'm really not sure, you guys. I really am not sure. I don't know. Maybe it would be in the kind of whites or the beiges of the dress. If I had to guess, I mean, there are some raindrops coming down, but they're very, very muted. I don't think they would be in an AB. But again, I could be wrong. Fairy dust, I wonder if we'd see some black fairy dust in his outfit. It does look like it's a little bit shiny because they are out in the rain. Maybe some fairy dust in her dress as well. And again, you'd need to see the sneak peek from Emeralds and Fairy Lights to really see where these specials are because I'm not quite sure with paintings that have this much brown in them and darker muted colors. But gorgeous artwork and yeah, I do think this one's going to be popular, you guys. I really do. Next up, we have this artwork, of course, another Yume art. This one is titled Regrow. Of course, Diamonds and Washi has this one. 22 by 44 inches or 55.8 by 111.5 centimeters. It is going to be square diamonds. There's lots of detail in this one. 73 colors, including 4 ABs and 5 fairy dust. Wow, this one is also going to sparkle, you guys. Here is that rendering. Look at that beautiful fox. They did such an amazing job. I do think we'd have some ABs in there because he looks like he's glowing. Even some of these flowers and butterflies up here, they look like they are glowing as well. So I wonder if they would be able to put some ABs up in there. Some of the ripples in the water here are also glowing, so they could use similar colors as up in the flowers in these areas as well. We've got a big star down here in the middle. I'm sure that would have some ABs in it and maybe some of the rays that are kind of shooting out from that. Again, 4 ABs and 5 fairy dust. We definitely would probably see some fairy dust up through here as well. It's kind of a softer rendering up in there. I do wonder if we would see some in the fish here as well. And down here, these fish look like they are glowing a little bit too. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see some specials in there as well. Let's zoom out again if I can. I think the rendering team did an amazing job on this one. I mean, look at the fox. Look how it's glowing. Look at the ripples. It's all glowing to me. This does not look like a diamond painting. This still looks like the original artwork to me. They did such a great job on this one. Again, Yume's art is popular, and I think this one is going to be very popular. It is probably one of my favorites that I've seen of Yume art just because the rendering and how it's glowing. I think it's going to look like an amazing diamond painting once it is complete. I think we're going to have lots of popular popular paintings this week, this one included. Next up, we have this artwork. This one is titled Betta Fish Mermaid by Jemica Murphy, or Jamushka. Mrs. Coffee is going to have the sneak peek of this one. Measures 36 by 22 inches, or 91.9 by 55.6 centimeters. It has round diamonds with 73 colors, including 2 ABs, 1 iridescent, and 6 fairy dust. Holy moly, let's look at the rendering, you guys. There it is, absolutely gorgeous. These fish are beautiful. Purple's my favorite color, as I say all the time. I love the purples in the fish, in her dress, in her ears, in her hair. Beautiful shades of purple. The pinks are gorgeous as well. I like the pops of oranges. The colors really complement each other nicely. The ABs and the iridescent. Where would they put that iridescent? Would they put the iridescent in the bubbles, you guys? Could they pull that one off? I'm not quite sure if they would put it there. I mean, if they put it in the fish, it would only be in one fish because of the colors, unless they did it in pink and pink, but it looks like different shades. Would it be in her hair? I don't think so. I'm going to guess the bubbles, but I'm not quite sure, you guys. The 2 ABs, I do wonder if we'd see maybe a purple and a pink and the 2 fish. If there were some ABs in there, I think that would look really cool. Actually, she also is wearing a necklace with a blue crystal down here. That could be where that iridescent is as well. 6 fairy dusts are going to be sprinkled throughout. We're going to see pinks, probably oranges, purples, greens, blues. I think we're going to have a few different colors in there. This is a gorgeous diamond painting with beautiful colors. Now let me go back to the business page. And let's go back to the beginning and let me tell you who has the sneak peeks of these ones. I swear one day, you guys, I am going to get it from the get-go. It's because I go between Discord and the business page and I forget to look at Discord when I'm doing the business page to start here. So this beautiful lion by Raven Phelan is going to be on Kat's diamond painting. And I'm going to link each sneak peeker's channel in the video description. Now, whether their sneak peek arrives in time or not, I am not sure. So that's why I'm just linking their channel. So you can go give them a follow, turn on notifications so then you're notified when they do post that sneak peek video or first look video. This one here, the sunflowers and mason jars, is going to be on Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friends channel. Then we've got this one here, which is Tiger Style by Nana Key. It is going to be on Rachel Ray Crafts channel. We've got this diamond painting here, Hidden in the Dark Temple, will be on the Diamond Help Desk channel. Wow, welcome back, Sophie. I have not seen Sophie in a while, so it's nice to see you back on the team. And then we've got the Pitbull here. This is going to be on DP Addiction Adventures channel. And then we've got this beautiful landscape here. Oh, wow. This one is going to be on Mary Making Crafts channel. Welcome back, Mary. Mary actually had a baby, and she has been off for a little while, so nice to see you back. One more to review is this one, and this one is going to be on Crafts with Crashly's channel. All of the diamond paintings I spoke about today are going to be releasing tomorrow, which is Saturday, November 23rd, the usual times, 9:30 a.m. Pacific, 10:30 a.m. Mountain, 11:30 a.m. Central, 12:30 p.m. Eastern. Diamond and Ruby Rewards tier does get 30 minutes early access. So at the top of the hour, all you have to do is sign into your account and you'll have access to those VIP releases. Sometimes an image does sell out in VIP, and if that does happen, they do hold back stock for general release, so be ready for that general release. However, if things sell out in VIP, they tend to sell out faster in general. Now, that's not a, fast rule, because I've seen the opposite. They hold back a lot of stock and you do have more time. But generally speaking, if it sells out in VIP, it's going to sell out in general release. If the painting you want sells out in both, then sign up for email notifications. Sometimes there is a canceled order, or maybe they find an extra kit in the warehouse that they will post up for sale, and it goes very, very quickly. So if you get an email notification pretty soon after release, that is why. It's not a full restock. Full restocks take 3 to 6 months. Sometimes if an image is super popular and sells out super fast, they will fast track that restock, and we might see it a little bit sooner, but 3 to 6 months tends to be kind of the guideline for restocks. If you made it to the end of the video, leave me a little diamond emoji. Let me know how you're doing as well, and let me know which diamond paintings you are buying or what you are putting on your wish list. I always like knowing what your interests are and which diamond paintings you guys are going for as well. Again, all of the sneak peekers channels will be linked down below, so go give them a follow and turn on the notifications so you're notified when they do put their videos up. Again, some sneak peeks are coming right on time, some are, turning into first looks, but nonetheless, they are being sent out, so there will be a video eventually. If you're new here and you haven't yet subscribed, I would love to have you. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free to do so. You can also click the notification bell to be notified every time I post a new video. I try and stick to a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule as best I can, but I do post bonus videos now and again as well. If you are interested in channel memberships and getting to know me a little bit better, I do have those open. There's always a link in the video description to find out more about that. With all of that being said, I hope you guys have an amazing week. Happy shopping tomorrow, and until next time, happy diamond painting! Bye!